welcome back. Everybody, I'm just going to put my bag down for a wee minute. I have to leave it there just in case someone comes. Hi. And yeah, welcome back. I'm in the Lake District. Absolutely stunning area. So I'm heading up a Wainwright called Pillar for a summit camp. I've just done about 4.5 miles walk around Ederdale or Ederdale Water. Just got to stop for 15-20 minutes and get some fuel down me. I'm actually planning to meet up with someone at the top. One of my favourite YouTubers actually called the Geordie Well Camper. So that should be quite fun. I've just been taking my time today. Left the car about 2 o'clock and it's now about 4:15. I think this whole walk said you could have done it in about 2.5 hours. But like I say, I've been taking a lot of B-roll, been wandering, just kind of getting my head into the game. But I'm just going to sit down now and get some food down me, get a wee bit of energy before, as I go around, come down a bit, I'm very close to where I'm going to be turning to start the climbing. And when I climb, it is going to be quite a steep climb. It might even be ones where I'm probably better taking away the poles for this. I think there's a wee scramble at one point, so yeah, going to be interesting. Right, I'm going to take a wee break for a bit. Happening, bro. I thought I'd diss to the camera here. So I kind of made a bit of a mistake, and on my maps there's a couple of options to get up Pillar, and the route I was taking or aiming for was to go up past one called Pillar Rock. Well, as I'm showing you in the footage now, that's what it looked like, and I've got to be honest, nah, no bit of stuff on me. So I'm now backtracking on the forest track, as you'll see behind me. Yeah, almost at the point now when I'm about to turn left and start the climb. Thank God for that. I'd much rather be on a hike now, you know. I'm going to shut off for a bit now while I find my route. And yeah, let's get on this. Yeah, it's a trig point and all. Oh, I've made it to the Pillar. Apologies if I haven't had much filming for a while, but I was hanging out my arsehole. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'll put a wee bit of music on while I'll pitch this tent up. A bit windy, so you'll probably see a wee bit of a challenge, but you know, I've done that a fair few times in the wind. Stephen's up in an absolute classic. He's got one of the teepee style tents. Looks solid as a rock right now, but we'll see how the night goes. Gusts of about 30 due. We've had more than that, but some view. Absolutely, I can't wait to show you this view, by the way. Hopefully I can get the drone up if it's not too windy. You know, scarf elves are over there on the side of me. But you know what, I'm not even going to do that. I'll do the 360 later. Let's get the tent up and then we can get that up before any of the big winds come back. I'm about 80% happy with my pitch right now. Always subject to slight movements. Yeah, reasonably happy. So once I'm settled, I can start showing you the views, and hopefully I can get a wee 10 minutes or so where the wind drops enough to get the drone up. It's pretty stunning up here tonight, and it's one of them. It is one of the ones in the lakes which just lets you see pretty much the whole lake. So I'm going to get bedding in and get settled for 10 minutes so and get a drink. I'm thirsty as hell. Standard bedding setup for me. I might show you a bit more detail, but I think by now, for anyone who's a regular to my channel knows my setup, I've added on these little things here, little magnets. I've had them in my bag for a while and I've used them a couple of times in the past, but I just felt like tonight's a good night to look down the Solway at the sunset in a couple of hours. So the door's open for that. Behind us is what I'm kind of overlaying right now, is the Scafell's. I'm going to let you take a pick, is what you think. Which one's Scafell Pike? I'm guessing it's the one with the path that's like worn out. Aye. I'm not going to even attempt to name any of the rest of these ones here because, to be honest, I don't know them. However, I will point out where I was a couple of months ago at Red Pike, because I have walked past that a wee bit. And I'll take you over and show you Stevie's setup as well. And there's another guy here, Vivian, and if he doesn't mind, I'll let you show him as well. So I'm going to wander over and let's get a wee look at the camps. Let's go a nose in the Jolly Well Campers tent. It's quite cosy, eh? So he's ultra light. He's a wee quilt with a bivvy on top of it as well, just to keep himself protected. Little foil blanket. I normally bring a foil blanket, but didn't this time. And then what's he? I think he goes it feels like a thermarest. Tell you something that's quite cool is he's got these wee bags with his name on them. See, look at that? That's pretty cool. That's really tidy, eh? And of course he's the same as me. We've got our view is going this way. Ironically enough, I can see the Solway and I can see Criffle from here as well, so I can pretty much see home. So you drive nearly 2 hours and then walk. Well, it was like 4 hours because I went the wrong bloody way, and I can still see my own land. Mental. We're going to finish having a wander around, a bit of chat, maybe chuck a drone up as well, and then maybe actually get some food. I don't know what I've got. Yeah, lovely wee setup we've got in here, like this. So this is the third one we've got up here tonight. Little Alp kit. Elan. Actually really nice that. Double hoop. Double hoop there. It's nice that it's got the mesh as well, eh? So you can just literally just...
And you can obviously tie it up as well, could you? Like, yeah, I can stuck my bag down there and not point it.
Oh, it's quite long, eh?
I do stick it up with a fucking breath. So what's it like with the... because obviously you said condensation-wise, what's it like... Do you feel like if you get anything...
Nice, eh? just been sat with Stevie a wee while, watching the sunset set and measuring that wind. But I've got it topping out in this at 35 mile an hour. So far it's not gone above that, and it feels like that's just about where the tent's okay before the guy's starting to kind of come undone a wee bit, you know. Got my little Isle of Skye whiskey that I'm going to get down me, and it'll be earplugs, I would say, tonight. Hopefully it settles down. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right. I'll check back in a wee bit if there's anything else to show you, and then after that I'll probably just put a wee night lapse on as we get to bed, you know. Oh, I'm gonna sign off here. I've just been looking up at Scafell Pike and a load of torches going there, so I'm guessing that's the kind of timing for people doing the Three Peaks Challenge, so they'll have started either direction. So I'm thinking this will be the ones that have maybe gone south first. No, would that be right? Yeah, I'm thinking south. I think they've probably done Snowdon first, then done the drive up here, that's them at the top of there, and then they'll come down with the aim to be, if they've started at say like 7 o'clock in the morning, to be finishing at 7 o'clock in the morning at the top of Ben Nevis. So, pretty cool. Just been over the last wee 3/4 of an hour or so with Stevie, having a bit of chat with him. Such a nice guy. Been one of them YouTubers I've been dying to catch up with and go a camp with. So I'm sure we'll get a few more down the line. Just my kind of personality. Nice lad. So I'm going to say night for now. For me, it's just been nice to actually say hello to someone in a camp for a change. I'm often on my own. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to sign off because Reese is sleeping in the biffy there, or trying to anyway. And I've got to shut up, and then we'll check back in the morning. Hopefully the weather's not too bad in the morning, but who knows. Good morning. Proper peak soup out there. Not seen a thing. Took the drone up to about 150, and it's still clagged in. So just gonna get a brew and get packed up and find my way down this mountain. Probably just go the way I came. I was gonna go away. No point in pointing, you can't see now. I was gonna go over some Wainwrights, but feels like it's a long way to tag some cairns to not see anything, so I think I'll just go back the way I came, which is fairly easy to navigate. Now I know where I'm going. So yeah, I'm going to pop around and see Stevie first. I think he's awake, so I want some water off him. I used a lot of water yesterday coming up because it was so hot. Oh, it's just a little piece of camera here. What I'm doing is I've got a towel out, and I'm just giving my tent a wee bit of a dry off, because it was raining last night. I want to talk about the tent, just for the ones that are maybe new to my channel or haven't heard me mention it for a while. This is the Tarp tent MT 900. and you get it from Decathlon. I love this tent, by the way. This is my wee summer go-to tent now. I say summer, I mean look at the weather. It's not summer, but really does well. I mean, last night we recorded wind speeds of 35. I don't know if it's more than that, but it held up really well. The guys are good, strong guys that they have with it. Obviously, a lot about tents, and then tents in the wind does fall down to users. And there's been a few times I've seen on YouTube where people have taken tents to destruction that they probably didn't need to if they just were better with their pitching. But I know how to pitch this tent really well now. I've pitched this so many times. I think I've had at least 30 camps with this. I don't know. I maybe should count it up. So I've got a nice little groove going with it. So I know what I'm doing. But I'm just going to be... You should probably get a wee time lapse overlay now of me putting this away. I'm going to get this put away, and I'm heading back the way I came. Stevie, the Geordie Wild camper, he's coming up from Wasdale Head End, so he's got a shorter walk to me to get back. Which, on my last note, I'm going to mention that I was going to go that way, and then when I spoke to Dave, the Soul Summiteer, he'd suggested to go Innerdale way, as it'd be less traffic and less people because of the bank holiday weekend. So I would definitely say he was probably right with that one, but I have got about 2 hour walk now to get this done. So like I say, I'd probably say your next little clip's going to be me bit my bag on my back and walking that way. Oh, it's always a sad part, isn't it? You know, you've got we're all packed away, but let's get this on. Obviously, you then have the joy of a much lighter backpack than I was on the way up, which is nice. And as you see, Stephen's all packed up, ready to go. He's got the Wasdale Head, route to go home. And I've got some kind of screwy mess. Can't wait for that. I've not really talked about that route yet, but I think I'll talk about it more when I get closer to the car, about how badly I messed up yesterday. Because I'll be honest, like the quality of my chat for the first hour yesterday was probably pretty poor, given how knackered I was. But yeah, we're going to say farewell to each other, and I'm sure we'll catch up again at some point soon. Absolutely. And let's say I'll join you guys a bit further down the trek, yeah? All the best, Stevie.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Catch you in a bit.
Enjoy.
You too. Oh, Jesus. I'm honest to say, I'm glad to be off that. It's like a scree run, that, with big boulders in the way to stop you from seeing where you're going. I'm just going to get my down layer off. I don't want to be walking down this hot. So before I forget, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but don't forget to give Stevie, the Geordie Wild camper, a follow. He's been doing his channel a good wee bit, and it looks mint. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to meet him, because I like his style of photography. Very similar to, I'd say, like the Soul Summiteer Dave as well, you know. So it's nice to finally meet him. So I mentioned it last night. I wasn't meant to be in the lakes. I actually I was going to be going up to Loch na Bar and do the 5 Munros up there, but I picked up some kind of like virus throughout the week. So I'm not going to go into details, but it's not the kind of ones that you throw up with, it's the other kind, you know. But I just, stomach did not feel good at all week, and I just felt like 27 miles was probably too much, but like doing like a wee 6 or 7 miler would be alright. Which would have been alright had I not done, like I mentioned earlier on, had I not done that big mistake. And instead of coming up this path here, which I should have done yesterday, is I went round to go round, and I was going to go up Pillar Rock until I seen it, which you'll see a bit of footage. There was no chance I was finding the path up there. Maybe with a day bag and with someone that's been up before that could point me in the right direction in case we went astray. But with this bag full of water that I had as well, I wasn't chancing it. So I ended up probably putting about 5 miles on top of my legs yesterday that I didn't need to do. Stevie was at the point he was thinking I was binning it, it wasn't coming in. He was starting to panic. Yeah. And then eventually I showed up, I think it was about 7 o'clock, I got up top when my maps had me planned to be there for 5, which was just going to be perfect. But, you know, it's one of them ones. So, on the way down, I'm almost, say, at the nicer path. I've still got a water crossing to go, which I'm going to film it this time because I didn't on the way up. I didn't know how to get across it. And then after that, I'll be heading towards the water again. I can't decide whether I'm going to go back the way I came or do the loop. I think there is a loop that takes you around it. I seen a sign for it yesterday, so that's the route I might be going on the way back, just for something different to do. But I am going to get moving on because today the clouds is coming lower and lower, so eventually we'll just be in cloud all day. So I'm not going to hang around. I'm going to get on with it, and I'll check back in a lot lower down, probably on the flat from here, or at the water crossing. It looks picturesque, but that's what I need to get across now. Got a lot of room for error here, so yeah, let's see how we get on again. Managed it okay on the way up, but wasn't easy. Let's fill you in on where I've been since the last piece of camera. So, went over the water. I eyed this up yesterday, but I wasn't too sure, so what I ended up doing was shimmying along the plank there. I actually thought it worked alright there, overall. Just got my trousers caught a wee bit in the in the wire, but that's alright. And then continued the path on the way down. It kind of weaves its way down. I've kind of looked back a bit just so you can see just how steep that gradient is up the pillar. But it is quite a steep path, that. And then what I've done is I've now just going to follow the Innerdale path that I came on in. So eventually I'll get that wee craggy section. But yeah, we're looking nice. The wind's kind of calm today as well. So I'm going to get pushing on with this walk and probably check back in more or less when I'm back to the car from here. Legs, I must say, are feeling it today. Adding on those extra miles yesterday to get on me. So anyway, I'm going to get some stepping done and get back to the car. Oh my god, that walk. That took me way longer than I expected that to be. I am done in. Oh. Let me get this bag off. Sweat's dripping off me. Then I'm getting the boots off and getting my trainers. I'm going to sign off the video here. Hope it's not too long. I'm not sure what kind of footage I've got. But I want to make sure we captured the wee road back as well. It's always the case with the Lake District with me. I seem to find that, whenever I come to these things, it always seems to end up being a proper little adventure, more than just a out and back camp. As you've probably seen with the footage I've given you, with the scrambles and the crawling along the wood over the water and things, and then just the long walk back as well and the walk out. Just made for a more of a mountain adventure. And so, anyway, on that note, as always, don't forget to give the video a like if you liked it, subscribe if you aren't, and tell your mates if they aren't. You know, it's nice to keep the channel going and try and see what I can do. I'm getting close to the 1,000 subscribers as well, should be pretty cool. That's quite a cool little achievement. Maybe around this video, who knows. I've got like at least 2 videos before this one will come out, so who knows what happens by then. But yeah, as always, from me, Robert, Moffat Mountain Adventures, and for anyone else I meet along the way when I do these ones, thank you very much for watching till the end, and as always, I'll see you on the next adventure.
You can rest your head where you're going. Brightness looks big where you're going. Truth cannot be hid. You gotta